Morning. It is May the 31st. Rise and shine. This is Coffee Talk. I'm WESH 2 First Warning meteorologist Eric Burst. We get together 7 days a week, chat about what's going on in the world of weather. We are tracking impact weather. That, my friends, is a cold front moving our direction. So, impact weather now through about 10 o'clock this morning. As you can see in the bottom left corner, there is a line of nasty storms moving through, has produced several severe thunderstorm warnings, and will be something we have to continue to monitor. So let's get right over to our live Doppler radar, our first warning live Doppler radar. Scan around and see what's doing. Have had some nasty stuff moving through. I'll just kind of lapse this here and you can see that activity. The roughest weather currently working into southern Brevard County. All right, I'm going to stop the loop here. And where we're watching some of the heavier stuff, at least in highly populated spots, is going to be here in Satellite Beach. Nothing severe in this spot. Our Doppler radar, though, indicating 30-mile-per-hour wind gusts. So definitely some rough weather, thunder, lightning, that sort of thing. Let me lapse it heading out of southern Brevard County and continuing into Indian River County. And it's this cluster of activity out over Osceola County, Deer Park area. Those are the cells that up until just a few moments ago were under a severe thunderstorm warning. And you can see on again, this is our live Doppler radar's velocity. If we were to tap into the Orlando terminal radar, it looks a little different. Melbourne's radar looks a little, you can see when we look at the velocity channel of the radar, what you're looking for is brighter shadings right in there, right? Let me switch over to my radar and you can see the brighter shadings. I always like my radar because we've got all the, we've set it up the way we want it set. But as you can see, the live radar sweeping through, still tracking this pocket of very heavy winds. And just a few minutes ago, this severe thunderstorm warning was allowed to expire. But look at some of the winds on our Doppler radar here. 35, 36, with its forward motion being at about 20 or so miles an hour. So this line eventually works out toward Fellsmere. If you're in Indian River County, Fellsmere, Blue Cypress Lake, Wabasso, Orchid Island, and then eventually over to Vero Beach, St. Lucie County, etc., etc., etc. Okay, so that's where it is. Now, further to the north into the metro, we see some good heavy rainfall, right? This is the Melbourne radar. This is my radar. And Port St. John, a little ribbon of heavier stuff about to move in your direction. Let me lapse that for you. And you can see those yellows and those oranges picking up. So yeah, not a significant weather event for you at this point, but good heavy rains there, right? And then it's just more light shower activity off to the west around Ocala, the Villages, Marion County. Now over to the Tampa area, just because I hear my brother Frank in the room. Our live radar tracking some good nasty storms. Nothing severe here. I'll lapse it and you can see those waves of energy coming in off the Gulf. I'll switch over to the Tampa radar, the closer radar here over at Ruskin. And not only do we see those storms moving through, but look at that. You can almost see an outflow boundary across Tampa Bay there, firing up new storms, Sarasota, Bradenton areas. So yeah, impact weather for us today, now through about 10 o'clock this morning as these storms traverse the area. All of these storms are all tied in together because of a cold front. There's the cold front marching through. All right. And you can see that pushing in. This is why the rainy season will have not started yet. Because, oh, interesting. I'm dropping frames? Are you guys seeing dropped frames? I just looked and I see I'm dropping some frames here. Interesting. Interesting. I apologize. It looks like we're having some signal issues here this morning. Let me disconnect. Well, we'll just roll with it and see what happens here. So this is all associated with a cold front.